Hello everyone, how are you all? I am your shield. Today again we are back with Whiteout Survival. In today's video I am discussing how to increase your power very fast. This question come every time in my comment box, also in my Discord, that we want to increase our power very fast, what we can do. So in today's video I will discuss everything to the point as fast as possible. So if you click here, particularly this area, if you click here, you can see where from your powers are coming. Your powers are coming from troops power, building power, tech power, chief gear, hero, then pet, then expert. Expert is recently coming. So you can see your main power is actually coming from the troops. If you want to get very high power in Whiteout Survival very fast, you have to depend on the troops training. Now there is one problem. Troops power is not the ultimate power. Many players who have very less power, still they are very much strong for their stat, because stat mainly come from chief gear, then hero gear, then pet, then also research. But free to play cannot get proper stat. Free to play mainly depend on defensive victory. When someone attack them, they get defensive victory. Even I was free to play for a long time. If you check my statistics here, you see I got like 4000 plus defensive victory, where less than 500 defensive defeat. It is very much difficult to defeat me in this game when I am defending. But anyone with high stat can easily burn me. So troops power is not the ultimate power. Still, if you want to do some show off, you can do the troops power. I mean, you have to of course train some troops. So the question is how to train our troops very fast. Let's see. If you are beginner, try to get furnace 22 as fast as possible, or I say try to get level 8 troops. Try to get level 8 infantry, lancer, marksman as fast as possible, because before level 8 every other level troops they are very much average. Like these are green color, blue color troops, they are nothing. You have to get minimum level 8 troops to get some proper stat on your troop, like power, attack, defense, health. Okay, so try to unlock them as fast as possible when your level 8 troops are available. Then keep training them day night 24 hours. So if you want to get very high number of troops, you have to increase your training speed. The question is how to increase your training speed. I'm telling fully basic. This very simple guide, okay? Don't make it complicated. So here is one part that is called camp expansion. Camp expansion will help you to train more troops at same time. Okay, try to upgrade them as fast as possible. I will make a separate video. In that video I will tell you which tech you should focus. Okay, particular in this video I am telling focus on the growth, and when you are upgrading the growth, first do the tool enhancement that will give you research speed. If this thing is already maxed, your other research will be faster. Then you can go for tooling up, tool enhancement, tooling up, they are complete. Then you can go for camp expansion and trainer tool. First I say go for camp expansion, then you can go for trainer tool. Trainer tool will help you to increase your training speed. Okay, but it is not a big jump. You can see only some minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes, that much increase. Okay, it is not any big thing. Still small jump. I mean, if you do like 3-4 small jump, then you can actually understand how far you are going. So keep upgrading camp expansion, keep upgrading the trainer tool in every level. There is level 2, level 3, level 4. Keep upgrading them. Okay, and remember this thing, whenever you are entering new level, first tool enhancement, then tooling up, then camp expansion, then trainer tool. You can do trainer tool first if you want, but I said camp expansion, then trainer tool. This will help to increase our training speed. Next, what we can do, we have one particular hero that give us training speed. Here you can see the hero Ling Xue. Ling Xue second skill, that is the development skill, that give you training speed 20%. 20% in the starting you will not understand, but when you come to my level, you can see 20% is really high level thing. In the starting, you are new player, you are thinking 20% will give you like only maximum 15 minutes boost, okay, but in my level it give me like 1 hour or more than that much boost. So keep upgrading, but remember one thing, don't focus on the Ling Xue skill on the starting. When you have the manuals, you have to focus. I told this thing several times. JC first skill, that is important. Then Jasar first skill, that is also important. Jasar second skill also important, that is for the research speed. Then Sion first skill, that is also important for, these skills are important for joining bear hunt rally. Sion's second skill is not that much important, healing speed. It is important when you mainly fight the SVS or any other big battle. In the beginners level, it is not that much important. When Jesse, Jasar, Sion first skill already complete, then you can focus Ling Xue second skill, training speed up 20% for increasing your training speed. I told you research, I told you Ling Xue. Next way to increase our training speed, that is our Daybreak Island. In the Daybreak Island, we have several buildings. If I show you here, here you can see training speed. Okay, the first building, that is ski resort. Second building, that is barbecue stand. For me, both are already maxed. Barbecue stand is very easy for free to play players. In the starting, you can focus on this building. I mean, everyone have to focus. I will make a separate video on the Daybreak Island. There I will tell you which building you can focus. Barbecue stand is very much easy. You can make it max level. You are getting 5% training speed. 5% is very small, but still it is helping. And I have one more building that is not for free to play players. That is called ski resort. I mean, I think I myself made it like free to play. I don't remember actually. So you can get this building from particular one event. That event is called Craftsman Store. There are several other events, that is the variant of Craftsman Store. In the Craftsman Store, you are using something called Silver Shell. Some other events also take the Silver Shell. In those events, you can get the ski resort. Okay, this particular building is some pay to win building, but if you are free to play, you can still get the building and you can max the building. It will take time. Okay, don't panic, it will take time. I think I myself get it like free to play, or like almost something, I don't remember actually. And this building will give you 15% training speed. 15% training speed, that is a very good thing. From the Daybreak Island, currently you are getting 20% training speed. I told you research, I told you Ling Xue skill, I told you Daybreak Island. Now there is one thing that is very simple, that is the game default setting. You can see here in any camp details, when you are upgrading the camp, you are by default getting training speed. Okay, so I don't need to tell you anything about this. Keep upgrading the camp, you automatically get the training speed from there. Okay, it is very simple, you understand. Now there is one more thing that is not those are temporary. Whatever I was telling, that is permanent, but now something I'm telling, that is the temporary. Like in the alliance tech, you are getting some training speed. If I show you right here, you are getting 10% training speed from the alliance. When you are inside the alliance, you will get the training speed. It is very simple. You can, okay, I'm showing you here. Here is one training, you see advanced training, that is giving the training speed, and here is one more. Both are 5%, so total you are getting 10% training speed from your alliance. And some more way to get the training speed, that is also temporary. Here you can see, yeah, here you can see the facility. Facility also give you some training speed. When your alliance captures some facility, you get the training speed. This thing is called training facility. You are getting training speed from here. Now remember one thing, if your alliance capture two training facility, both are same level, then you will not get any benefit. I mean, you will get only one training speed from there. Like what I say, you capture one facility that giving 5% training speed, you capture one more facility that is giving 5% training speed. Total you will get 5% training speed. Okay, it will not stack. You will not get 10% speed, you will actually get 5% speed. But if you capture two different facility, like one is giving 5% speed, one is giving 10% speed, total you will get 15% speed. So if the facility level they are different, then the bonus will stack. You can also check the game rule. The game rule will also tell you there. Uh, Income from same type and same level facility don't stack. Same type, same level don't stack, but same type, different level, that will stack. Okay, so be careful with that. I am getting some training speed from here, and remember, when the status is protected, then you will get the stat. When the status is vulnerable, you will not get any stat, so it should be the protected. So I'm telling you some temporary stats, like I told you, alliance research, then alliance facility. Here is one more thing, that is the position. If you go here in the Sunfar Castle, here you can see Ministry of Education. Ministry of Education giving you some training speed, some training capacity, but you may not realize this because it is not only training speed, it is not only training capacity. You are getting training speed and capacity together. So you may not realize what benefit you are actually getting because you will see your time is also increasing when you are training, because that is because of the speed and capacity both are increasing. Okay, but it is helping lot of players during the SVS or King of Ice field. So during that time you can take this thing. Okay, mainly during SVS, when your server need lot of score, top player apply for this Ministry of Education and they use this. Okay, that is one thing we are getting. One more bonus we are getting, that is the vice president. Here you can get training speed. You can actually realize this one because it is giving only training speed 10%. So you can realize how fast you are training your troops. But during Ministry of Education you cannot realize that because speed and capacity both are coming together. Okay, next, one more way that is kind of useless, training capacity. This pack is actually scam, not pack. This is some power, it is actually scam, because you can see here training capacity enhanced for 2 hours. If you use 3000 gem, let me tell you what is happening. Increase training capacity and the time for all troops by 200% for 2 hours. Particular, this thing is some scam. I mean, it does not help anyone. You can purchase using 3000 gem, but your capacity increase, your time increase, overall you get no benefit. It is not actually what I said, it is not any speed. Okay, it is mainly for whale who don't have time in their hand. They are very busy person in real life, or anyone busy person in real life. They want to train very fast. I mean, they want to come in the game for a short time. For them, you can use the 3000 gem for this. But normally free to play should not use this. Free to play or anyone should not use this because it is a big level scam. I can show you one example. Let me check. If I use this, okay, see how much time it is taking. It is taking like 15 hours. 15 hours and the capacity is 1400. Okay, note the number 1400. 1400 and what I say, 15 hours or almost 16 hours. Let's say 16 hours. Now I will use this for you guys. It is activated for 2 hours. Now you can see it is 1 hour 20, 1 day 23 hours. That means close to 24 and 23, how much? 48, almost 48 hours. So it was 16 hours. From there it go to 48, like 3 times. And the capacity, it was like it was also 3 times in the capacity. You can see it is like 4383. That is almost 3 times what we had before. So how it is giving you benefit? technically it is not giving you any benefit. It is increasing the capacity, it is increasing the time both, but you can get help in certain places. Try to understand. Okay, try to understand carefully. Only in that place you can get the benefit. Let's say this is day 3 of the SBS. This is day 4 of the SBS. Okay, day 4 in the SBS you get the task of training your troops. What you can do, this benefit is for 2 hours, the training capacity, right? You can activate right here. 1 hour on day 3, 1 hour on day 4. Okay, now let's say you are on day 3 of the SBS and only 1 hour remaining before the day 4 starts. Do you understand? That moment you activate this training capacity, then you start training your troops. So you can see it will train a lot of troops with lot of lot of training speed. You need that. So try to understand what I'm saying. We are at day 3 of SBS. Okay, suppose day 3, and I start training my troops. I click on the train, then I click on the speed up. What I told you, only 1 hour remaining before the day 4 starts. I will not click on the quick use. I will click on the use, then again 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 I will click on the use. Okay, and I will stop here. Do you understand what just happened? I stop here. I am still at day 3 of the SBS, only 1 hour remaining before the day 4 starts. So now you see the floating icon will come here. You see that the floating icon will appear on the top of the training camp. So the floating icon is already here. I will not click on the floating icon. I will wait for 1 hour more. After 1 hour, day 3 already end and day 4 starts of SBS preparation. That is the training day. Day 4 starts. At this moment, I will click on the floating icon. So what will happen? I trained like 3 times more troops in the starting of day 4. Then again, I have 1 hour remaining because you know the bonus is for 2 hours. Again 1 hour remaining. Then again I will start training my troops, or again I will keep using my speed up. So only in this place this training capacity help you. In other case, this is actually scam. I mean, don't use this. It is mainly for high level spender. If you are free to play, low spender, mid spender, don't use that. Only in that situation, what I told you, there you can use the training capacity enhance. This is okay. So I think I discussed almost every way to increase your training speed and to train more troops. Now the question is, if you have a lot of training speed up or normal speed up, what you should train? You can mainly train infantry. We always need infantry for our own city defense. So the extra speed up should be used on the infantry camp. And if you have a lot of normal speed up, the general speed up, you can use the general speed up for training your troops. Okay, if you want to get some benefit in the bear hunt, only in that case you can train your marksman. Otherwise, always train more infantry. So what I told in the video, I'm just doing a recap quickly. First, you have to focus on the research. Then you can also upgrade your Ling Xue second skill, that is also important. Then you can upgrade your Daybreak Island. Then you can get some benefit from the camp itself. When you are upgrading the camp, you are getting some training speed. Then you are getting the benefit from the alliance tech and also the facility. Also, if you are the Ministry of Education, you get some benefit. Also, if you use this one, I mean, it is not very much important. I'm telling again and again, this particular thing is actually a scam. Don't fall for it. You can use this in particular one case I told you. There you can get the benefit. If I am missing anything, you can tell me. Okay, there is one more thing I am missing, that is the expert skill of the Romulus, which is added recently. Romulus is mainly for pay to win players, but if you are free to play, you have to focus on this skill of the Romulus. That is the first skill, Call of War. If you upgrade this skill, you can get some troops for free. In max level, you are getting 600 troops. Every day you get this for free. Okay. So if you go to level 10 every day, you can get 600 troops without training. I mean, if you click on the camp, you directly get the troops without training. That is the Romulus skill, but difficult to upgrade. Now the question is where you can use the Romulus skill, on which camp. I recommend use that on the infantry. Every day you will get 600 infantry for free if the skill is in max level. So Romulus himself, I mean, if you check uh, other skill of the Romulus, they are mainly for high level pay to win player. But the first skill of the Romulus, that will do some benefit for free to play players. So use the Romulus to get some more troops. One more thing I need to tell you, Helios is very much difficult to maintain. Okay, Helios is difficult to maintain because their cost is very high, their training time is very high. If you want to train your Helios troops very fast, here is one thing that is called Helios infantry training. After your normal Helios is unlocked, you get this one. You can upgrade this thing as fast as possible to get some speed in the training cost and training speed. Okay, it is not actually training speed, it is mainly training cost. Helios training cost is too much high, so you need this one. Okay, I think I covered everything how to increase your power very fast. I am not talking about hero gear, chief gear, because they are high level pay to win item. People always ask me a question how to increase our power very fast. So the cheapest way, but not actually very good, cheapest way is train as much troops as you can. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.